Guys, it's lycheepunnet. lycheepunnet. It doesn't matter. It's a bit late, but we're going to be doing the rabbit cast, which we will be calling Pioncast from here on in because I decree it so. So I say so it shall be. With me today, we've got a cast of characters. We've got El Prez as usual.
Yes, you can't make the videos without me.
This is also true. We are always grateful. We've got Tim Tom the Bim Bomb, who is actually opening his ticket to jail as we speak. I think he's going neg, as you do.
I signed the waiver when I ordered the set. It
Oh, I thought you
said,
said.
you
Well, like,
understand that you're
how do
going
you
egg.
how do you not go neg opening boxes unless it's like a hot
Uh,
fire set?
I don't think I went neg going opening my Charlotte boxes.
I went
That's
plus going opening to Love Room. Yeah.
maybe
Anyway,
I just have shit luck.
yeah, the guy with shit luck here is Teru. He's here.
I'm also Samson Chow on foreign. Hit me up.
Hmm.
That's
We're all
that.
Samson Chow.
No, I'm Samson Chow.
No, I'm literally Samson Chow, dude. Come on.
No, I'm Spartacus. Anyway, let's get on with this. This is the Rabbits cast that I'm sure some people have been looking forward to. Although I really hope that if you're big on Weiss and you like rabbits and you want to play competitively, you have gone these 2 weeks spending time thinking about how to build the decks and not just waiting for us to spoon feed you. But if you haven't, we'll spoon feed you anyway. Before we get to that, though, we have to talk, as always, about the rating system. It's getting kind of tiresome, actually, but that's fine. So we've got a rating system from good cards to bad cards. Good cards you start in the deck, you play a bunch of them, you want to draw them, you want to play them. They make the deck what it is. Then we've got playable cards. They're the bread and butter of the deck. They're like cards you will play and not be excited about, but you got to play them because Weiss is a curve, and you need an early game, mid game, and late game. Then we've got niche. Niche is for like I guess, non-meta decks or side builds or waifu decks. They're cards you don't really think too hard about when you make the meta deck because they're so, well, niche. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? If you don't know what niche means, go find a dictionary. And then we've got bad cards, which are just, uh, I mean, they're bad. If you play them, you're either the sound of foil crumpling is really distracting. But bad cards are either completely outclassed or they did he mute his mic? Oh, too bad.
What?
They're either completely outclassed. No, he's still there. Completely outclassed. That's the third time I've said it. Or playing it means your deck is worse than if you were playing just like a vanilla or something because it doesn't offer anything to the deck, or it offers something very minor in exchange for a very real risk. And then we've got the meta rating. The meta rating is why you play the sets, why you play this deck, why this deck is good. And we will be giving those out quite sparsely, not very often. There's only a few mess cards in any set. So our rotation, we've been rotating the first color we do in the interest of fairness, but we've rotated on green, and we can't actually talk about green without talking about yellow. So we're going to go into red, which is actually the worst color in the set, unfortunately. But that's okay. Start on a low note, end on a high.
I mean,
So,
Yep.
I don't know if red is the worst, but I'll get into that later.
So, first card up on the
that's
screen.
fine, man. Yes, it's Rabbit Ear Parker Coco. So this is a 0015. It's a double arm, so it's gonna be a runner, right? That's what it's gonna
Ah,
be, right?
No.
you're not gonna
No.
keep doing
So
this for every single double or every single card.
It
I,
stopped
I
being
mean,
funny when the text is just on the screen.
I keep forgetting that we have the text on the screen, and I shouldn't forget that. We've had it for like half a year. Anyway,
No, we've had it for more than
this
half a
guy.
year.
We've had
Look,
it for a
I can't.
while.
I'm not gonna say like 9 to 10 months. That sounds really stupid. I guess I could have said nearly a year. Anyway, uh, if you can read, or I mean, some people just kind of turn this video on and leave it in the background. It's kind of background noise. This card has when it's played, you mill the top two cards. If it's a climax card, this gets 3k for the turn. So instead of being a demerit, it is a merit. And when this is reversed, well, it's a bomb basically. It's a level 0 bomb. Thoughts?
Playable?
Snore.
I mean, it's just like.
Super cool.
I mean, the
What-
first
what a
effect
boring
is
card.
pretty whatever. It's just really
I
boring.
think it's a pretty great card to play on your turn 1 going second. Like,
Oh, sure.
play it down, mill, maybe kill something, have a bomb left if you mill to climax.
Feels less
And
good when
then your
you're
opponent-
going first.
Yeah, I mean, like, if your opponent played a runner, then suddenly this is a lot less good. But it's still value. Like, it's a card with lots of inherent value. I can't call it a bad card. It's playable.
Yeah, I mean,
Just the worst part about this card is if you're about to knock your opponent's level 1 and you play it and then mill 2 and have no other attackers and then you leave that there to be a non-reverse target, that would suck. I don't want to be in that situation.
Yep.
I don't know. This card is, it's whatever.
pretty
Plus, like, the decks are,
straightforward.
yeah, the decks are extremely segregated, so this isn't even splashable into anything, so you can only evaluate it in the context of the red deck or, like, the rabbit house deck, I suppose. And it is mediocre in both of those. And by mediocre, I mean fine.
It is fine.
It's good playable.
it's a
Yeah.
card.
I mean,
Playable
What
it
else
is.
could you really say?
next up,
Rabbit Ear Parker, Rise. So this is a double R, 3/2 red. So it's an 11k if you're playing it in the correct deck. And when this is placed from hand to stage, check top card if it's a rabbit house. So if you're playing the correct deck, you may deal 1 damage. And when this attacks, you may pay 6. If you do, deal 5 damage to your opponent.
Amazing.
So
It's
you-
just
you-
a
yep,
way more
it's-
broken pumpkin.
Call back to Nana, huh? Right?
you pay 6 to get it canceled, or maybe win the game.
I mean,
You know,
like,
it's not the worst thing ever.
it's
Still
like
not
two-
great.
There's 3 red level 3s, and one's basically a healer. Like,
It's a
it-
free ping.
it's playable
It's nice.
as
I guess.
like, what else are you gonna play? Is that even a reason to make something playable?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is playable. It's just not very exciting either.
Yeah, this is where we're
You could
starting
argue
this
this is
cast
niche,
off.
to be honest. Yeah, like this is a shrug-worthy double R, but it's a fine card. I'm
And
not
the
gonna-
bomb wasn't shrug-worthy.
The bomb was also shrug-worthy.
I think the bomb was better than this card.
I agree,
Sure,
actually.
but neither are
Yeah.
very exciting.
This
you
entire
want,
color is
like,
just to be unexciting.
You
man.
want your double rares at least to be like, I don't know. I think they should print
You
something
want them
like
to be
cool and
whiz
snazzy.
pow kabam.
You
And,
want Yami
like-
over and over and over again?
No, they don't have to be Yami, but they could be like cool or
Or you could-
They
interesting.
can be Owl. They can be Owl instead.
Yeah. Or
This
what's
is like
another-
whatever.
they could be Witch. They could be Witch and set with Aguro.
This whole color has been incredibly disappointing. We've only gotten 2 cards in.
Yep.
Yep. Next up, nothing to even talk about. They're just so boring.
Oh, cool.
Look, I mean,
500.
that card was playable. It came in and burned. It would have been amazing in like
2000.
2012. Even in 2012, I think it's pretty mediocre.
Well, 2012, aren't you competing against like Rewrite and just Gaia? Like,
Well, yeah, but this guy had been hit. Rewrite was
but
Yeah,
Rewrite
actually,
was
Rewrite's
still like
even-
destroying.
even Rewrite circa 2011 level 3s were better than this, I think. Let's move on.
I think that's a bold statement, but I don't want to do the research on that.
Rewrite had a come and play clash that added soul to other characters and a
Yeah, but
fat ass heal.
That's Harvest Festa though. Was Harvest Festa out in 2011?
Look, I think the Lucia clock kick in context is better than this Rize, but I'm not
Sure.
going to get into that.
Sure, that's fine.
Alright.
Dignified Rize, it's a 0/0. The art is pretty, if nothing else. It's a global 500 and it's got one cost to pop a level 0 in your opponent's front row. It's perfectly
Playable.
serviceable. I think it's going to be a
Playable.
very good role player in the red deck.
And like, I guess.
Yeah, playable seems fun.
It's
I
a
think I
playable
like this
card.
card the best so far. Like, it's going to do more than the other card.
It's gonna kill their runners.
It's gonna kill runners. It's gonna kill. It's gonna prevent like stuff like Hibiki or the yellow searcher from Osumatsu.
The girl who
Like doing
Jushimatsu
their good
likes.
stuff. Yeah, and like if you can do whatever you can to stop that combo from going off, then you're in a pretty good position.
You see, that's still hard to do against that
I
deck
think
because they
it's
can
real
just play it on turn 1 and still get the effect off.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like I've been playing against Osumatsu a lot, so like something like this is kind of exciting to see because I think Jushimatsu is just kind of bullshit.
He is bullshit.
It's pretty bullshit.
Like, what is that climax combo, dude? Come on.
Yeah, this card is
How
still.
do you go?
Just,
How do you
just
go
play
from
all-
like Aguro to the Momo 1-0 to Jushimatsu? It's like I'm not seeing a progression.
Don't you have LB now? Can't you just play Kyosuke and never care ever again?
Yeah, that is an option now.
You should do it. It feels great.
I'm bad at finding my one-ups apparently.
Yeah, anyway, this card's neat. I like it more than the other two.
Liquido.
Actually, more than the level 3 Rise, which sounds really dumb, but I think this does a better job at winning you the game overall.
Next up is also boring. Everything is boring.
I think this card is a pretty important role player, actually.
Doesn't mean it's
Rise
not
in the
boring.
wood frame town comes into play, gives something 1/5. Hey, remember how much Pucci Mikan cost?
Remember how much I didn't run
Oh,
it?
Pushimikon was
Remember how much China dress they are?
Someone is talking, and
Is that Connor?
I think it was. I forgot to mention we've got another guy in the background watching Tom go neg. He's I know he goes by Squirty in some places, so I'm just gonna call him that. Um, yeah, that seems good.
You like his
Um,
little logo?
Doesn't stop this card from being boring, and I still like thought it was outrageous that Puchimikon was expensive as she was.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
that's just Weiss players being dumb.
I think no.
Yeah.
I mean, those PRs were like pretty scarce actually. The rarity was.
Well, the problem is when you got like there were 8 different PRs and you only got like 1 total in a box. So in a case you would only get
Yeah,
what 2 of each.
you're breaking up. Somewhere.
sure. Like
It might be
the
me.
math is there, but I think it's also a thing of just like people realized that Pushimikon was good. The price spiked and then it just never settled.
Yeah. Anyways, this card is the same as
Yeah.
that. It still does work.
I think it's pretty important in this deck because you want your incidental advantage, and your main level 1 game is going to be an apples bonds to a non-plussing combo, so you want to keep things alive if you can. Like,
I'm gonna guess.
this gives you some gives you some oomph on your turn, which I think is really important. So yeah, it's a good role player. I'm never gonna grudge that.
It's playable.
Yeah.
Everything
Yep.
is just playable.
I feel like Red's just gonna be mostly playable.
Next.
Like
Mm-hmm.
like this
It's-
card.
It's
So
the
this
most
is
playable card so far.
This is a brainstorm. It is a good card. It is a brainstorm. It is a 1-cost tap self brainstorm to salvage any rabbit house or bread character. I don't know who's bread aside from Coco, and every Coco is also rabbit house.
Coco's sister is bread trait, but she's not rabbit house trait.
Neat.
Neat.
So
Or
basically,
you
you don't play her.
Yeah.
The more I know.
Yeah.
Yep, so this is a good card. It's the best card we've seen so far. It's an advantage engine in a deck that doesn't have too much advantage.
But I thought
It
you have
has
an
some,
apples
not
bond.
much. And you do, but that's like everything you have up until level 3. Well,
That's
level 2.
That's kind of awkward then, huh? Because that uses up back row slots usually.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Like, oh, that's so
Yeah,
sad.
I've played this card in Persona, and it's pretty good in Persona.
I mean, I
is
played
pretty good
this
for
card in
Persona.
KOF. It's pretty good in KOF.
Oh, it is broken in KOF.
It salvages anything.
It is the only. It salvages the game. Like you can't win without that card.
It's like your back row in that set is probably just gonna be 2 of those for life, or that and like whatever her name, the Shermie
The
back row
1/1
turns
brainstorm.
your ashes into level 3 bombs.
You mean the 1/1 brainstorm? Because you're not gonna have anything but 2 brainstorms in the back row, man.
Which
The
one's the 1/1 brainstorm? Is that the one that
Is that the
searches
Weiss
army?
signature?
It's the yellow search brainstorm.
That
You
one
search
searches
for
like
Orochi characters.
you can't
Yeah.
even search ash with that. Unplayable.
You search for your 106Ks.
Yeah, you search for the Ioris.
Iori's and
Teru.
Shermie. Shermie's Orochi.
TG. Yeah. And then other Vice Mature cards, Goenets, very, very quality cards.
Moving on, this is a good card.
I would rather talk about KOF than this card.
It's a good card.
I'd like to point out that this brainstorm
Ye-
is also the advanced summon condition for a level 3. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the,
Yep.
so the
That's,
good
that's relevant.
the good is actually justified on this card besides just being a brainstorm. All right. That's
It's relevant because the level 3 advanced summon's like one of the reasons to play this deck at all.
anyways. It's so boring. Let's just move on to the next card. This one has text and it's gonna be hopefully more entertaining. God, this is gonna send someone straight to jail.
This one is fine. It's so it's a 102K bomb, which lets you ditch a climax on play to
Salvage.
salvage your rabbit house or bread.
Yeah.
And I think that's obscene. Like this
Yeah,
is
this
this
card
is
is
an
fallen out of
improved
control.
character.
This is quite a good effect.
this is good.
Yeah,
this,
like
this is the best card we've seen so far.
So that's what I'm recording right now.
I think that was
Like-
Tom's dad.
it was someone talking Korean.
It's
No,
very
this is-
exciting to see this card on a more relevant card than just kind of a level 0.
This card is
Because-
phenomenal. You're running. I think you almost just want to run the 4 if you're in this deck.
I think
I'd
you
say at least
do.
3.
I
I
would
think you
put,
run 3 to 4, hey?
Right? I mean,
But,
like then your
like-
level 1 game is what the apples and this. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like-
Oh.
I don't know, like I've been playing CG a lot, and like every CG deck I play almost has been running the Miku with this effect on it.
The bomb, the level 1 bomb.
The one
It's
that
not-
the one
no,
that sends
the,
itself to stop
Yeah.
cancels.
Yeah, but it
That's a-
has
that-
the
that is a
discarded
good
climax to
card.
salvage. I played that profile in Milky Holmes. I play it in just. I play it in whatever decks have access to it typically.
I played the Monogatari 2K vanilla version at level 0. Granted, it's in my 8 bar deck, but point stands. It's a great card, great profile.
This card
And
is
this
great.
is level 1 bomb to boost.
Yep, this card
Yeah,
is
like
great.
a level. It being like a relevant like level 1 card is also really nice.
I vaguely remember when this card was spoiled, everyone was going nuts, and for once it was justified, because red deck was probably going to get some great top end and a great level 1 combo.
Like a good on attack
And-
burn
and
and a
great
good level 1
everything.
combo, and then it gets nothing.
This, yes.
This is the best
So,
card
yeah.
I've seen. And this is probably the best card in this color.
Mhm.
Why is this a rare and the level 0 bomb a double rare?
Because they
Because
really
reasons,
wanted to
okay?
use this art on this, but they wanted to use the parka for the
Double
Double
rare.
obviously, or the double R rather.
They could
Obviously,
have just switched the text.
nah.
Anyways,
Maybe they
the-
just actually wanted this set to be cheap,
You know what?
so
I'm-
they
I'm
made
gonna-
that
I'm
double
gonna put
Rs.
this at meta because this is probably the only reason I can imagine you trying to play this red deck.
And the level 3.
Or Rabbit House. Yeah, level 3 is actually quite good.
But this is definitely getting a meta from me because this is like actually good.
I don't think red is a meta deck, so I will refrain. But if I did think it was a meta deck, this would be one of the best cards in it.
All right,
Yeah, let's move on.
moving
Next
onward.
card is Pretty Little Karise.
So why is she a
1,
weapon?
6, 5.
Because she collects notes.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's
That
a
makes sense, I
1065 with minor demerits. Wow. Wowie zowie.
Wow. If you
Extremely
don't have a
minor
climax in your
demerit.
dude, time to get bodied by this Gaia.
Yeah.
This is like a 2-of. A 2-of in the deck. Because you don't ever want to have more than one in your hand. For the off chance that your opponent's playing Puyo or Persona or something with a neutral refresh and
What?
And
Even
he just
Disgaea
kind
just
of
puts
gets-
climaxes back into your deck, so you can't even use this.
Yeah, they slam
Yeah.
Harlan's house, they play a
Yeah.
2-soul, you take 9 straight,
And
and
then
then
you're like-
just looking at a grip full of
Then
these.
draw a climax and no, you draw a climax and clock into 2 climaxes.
You're just
It'll be
like,
great.
where were you when I needed it?
Dead.
This card is just
dead.
playable.
This card is playable. Yeah,
Everything is just
it's
playable
a
except.
playable card.
Anyways,
There's
next.
like nothing even to debate about these cards. It's
They're
like,
all so boring. Next.
they're safe cards.
All right,
It's
let's
like,
just talk about Magic. No. Anyways,
Um,
I'm
Death
not
and
too
Taxes is a
opposed
good-
to that, to be honest.
don't worry. I'm 2 ports away from finishing Death and Taxes.
Sanctum Prelate is pretty good.
I've definitely named
For my
Sanctum
little
Prelate on 2
sister,
against lands.
I
It's
named
a
it on
3-2-9-5 with advanced summon.
Good.
I wish I had the capacity to just poke people in the face. No, this is a 3-2 advanced summon. You have to cook the brainstorm for this to be an advanced summon.
It also comes
But when
with
it does get
salvages.
advanced summon, yeah, you get to salvage something.
And then when
And
you
then it's got a climax combo. So the climax combos with a red split soul or whatever you call it. The one which is like draw a card, give 2 characters 1 soul.
so they couldn't even give it a stock soul.
Which is fine.
There's already a
I think this
stock soul
no,
for
this
this
is
character.
fine. This is fine because you instead of going neg, you go neutral.
Well, if you sure.
And you can still hit for 2/2/2 because you can like have one of these.
Well,
and
no,
then 2 level
you
ones.
plus anyways because she replaces herself on entry, so that last effect is just
Yeah.
like it goes neutral
Yeah,
with
but
a
if it was
stock
a stock
soul,
soul,
it pluses with a
sure.
split soul.
Yeah.
Sure, but
Which
plussing with a split soul is relevant.
But I think I'd rather have the extra stock if you're actually playing the burn 5.
Yeah, I would as well, but the point is, you got what you got, so work with it.
Well,
It's
Profound sadness.
oh,
okay.
never mind, I
Yeah.
misread it. You straight up plus again.
Yeah, like that's what I told you.
No, you plus in addition to the on play salvage.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
climax combo is this
Climax
salvage
combo
too.
pluses. Because I did not see the 2. Yeah. So this is just a double plus, which is pretty insane actually. If you get the climax off.
And if you have 2 of them, like your
Like,
hand
that's
is
pretty-
suddenly full.
That's pretty good if you ask
This
me.
card is way better,
I
by the way, than the
Isn't
other
this
level 3.
basically isn't this basically the same climax combo as the Inori from Guilty Crown, but not with a door?
Yes.
Think
Oh,
so?
is it?
I think
There's
it is.
also the bit where this is 500 power smaller. You don't have to pay like 18 stock to change into
But this
it.
gets
and-
power from the combo to compensate, I believe.
It
I
goes
think
to
it already
10-5
does as
until
well.
the end of opponent's turn, so it's still not big. It'll die to a lot of things.
Wait, does Inori keep
It's
the power?
massive.
I don't think she gains it until the end of the opponent's turn, but I think she gains it for her own turn.
I'm going to check on that.
Anyways, this card is good. Like, it's actually just very good. This is
Yeah.
like this should have been the double
Yeah,
rare
it's a
too.
really solid mid game card.
The 1/0 should have been a double rare. This should have been a double rare, and we wouldn't be speaking of red from a rarity standpoint.
Inori
I mean,
does
that's
gain
fine.
1,000 power if it matters.
Isn't until the end of the
I mean, this just means
Sure.
It's just till the end
all
of
the
the
red cards are just
I see.
peach.
But yeah, this is a good card. I think it's just straight up good.
Yeah.
What's the next card? This is the
The
spot.
next card is that Dark Soul that we were wanting.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Sister Aura, Coco. If you've got 3 or more Rabbit House or Bread characters, against 1k. So if you've got a full house, then it's 5/5. Not full house, but if you have effectively a full house, like a bunch of cards on field. And when this attacks, if you have the stock cell in the climax zone and all your characters are the relevant traits, salvage, discard, and this gains 3k for that turn. So that's actually really relevant because it goes up to 8/5 just without any other input. And if you add like a 1/5 buff on top of that, then you're out of counter range for basically everything. If you just want to force a counter, this alone is enough.
But
Not
it
to
doesn't
mention the
plus.
1k from the bond. It does
Yeah.
not plus, no.
It does not.
But
But it's
hopefully you bonded
it's
to it.
Or you
it's
can
on
bond
an
to it,
apples bond
so-
though.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the fact that it's on
I-
Apple's bond
so-
is good,
I mean, there's your plus, I guess.
I guess.
If Madoka can sustain itself on that, then
Well, Madoka
Really
also has
effective.
Sayaka's Wish.
well, yeah. But as far as plussing goes, Wish doesn't plus.
I mean, but that was, I mean, it's like a net even call. But like, as far as like Madoka is concerned, like the Apple's Bond combo is largely improved by the fact that Sayaka's Wish is a card.
Well,
Look, man, I'm
sure.
pretty sure Madoka gets all its pluses from the zombie Sayaka, so just...
Please stop.
You're right. I apologize. You were correct on that.
This card is
Yeah.
playable. I mean, maybe playable plus the bond.
I actually think this is just a playable... this might even be good, honestly speaking.
We'll set you to good. I'm
I
going
like
to
the
playable
style.
plus.
I say playable
Okay.
plus.
Like it doesn't come off as like outrageous.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually that good, but it's... Yeah, it's
In
not boring.
context
I think
to,
it
like-
is on playable plus.
Whatever. It's pretty.
Well,
sweet.
there is a lot of field-based play going on right now, and this combo wipes out most fields that aren't specifically Kantai. And
It gets an
Kantai
It gets an extra 1,000 from
can't
the
even
from the
save
bond,
them,
right?
like- yeah, so it goes
So
up to
it's
9,000 if you got
So it's
one
7-5
Wanda.
on defense.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
If you have 2
it's
bond,
Apple spawn, so yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you've got
If you're-
2 bonds,
if you're only
which
6'5",
I don't know if that's like.
If you're only 6'5", then Mikan can still reverse you, which is a bit of an issue.
Even with 7.5, Mikan can reverse you. You just got to chuck a 2k.
Well,
buff
Mikan
on
can
it
only
and
reverse in
try to draft.
one lane then,
No, if you
unless
play
you
the,
have
Yeah,
two
if
of
you-
them.
No, well, if you play the pump, the 1500 power, any of the various 1500 power pumps.
If you have the
You can
15-hour
reverse two.
pump, then you can reverse 2. And
you probably
sideways.
still.
Wait, can you?
Yeah, because
You force counters
so they're-
anyway.
they're
You
five-
force
Oh yeah,
counters.
you'll force counters.
I mean they're 5-5, 6-5, 7. So one is going to be 9k, the other one's going to be 8, 8-5. Yeah,
I
8-5.
feel like
Look.
8-5 or 9.
So like
I think-
you're
The
still.
point is you force counters, but you'll never be safe.
Right.
Yep. I mean, how big is the level 1 counter in this set?
1-5.
1-5.
1-5, 7-5. So you can stop
well, for
one
this
reverse.
color, it's 1/5.
Yeah, I mean that's just the point. You can stop one reverse.
I think that's kind of relevant. Yeah,
But,
anyway,
I
playable
mean-
plus is fine for this, I think.
The anti-salvage is pretty good against this set at least.
Yeah, I don't think
Don't
Mikan
say.
is what you're worrying about here.
I mean, you're just worrying about Mikan.
I mean, you're worrying about all the Mikons, but all the Mikons are really dumb. So except for the healer, which is just reasonable.
It's a
It's kind of the
it's
anti-salvage.
whatever.
Anti-salvage is like especially good against your early play. Now it just doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you get to replace
It's
itself
especially good
because it's a
against
main
this
phase
as well.
salvage. I mean, you don't have to salvage on this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty dank, actually. You play this against Little Busters, it
Oh,
becomes salvage
wait,
one,
wait,
discard
wait.
three.
No,
You have to discard.
You have to discard anyway.
Holy Jesus! Oh, profound sadness.
Yeah. Salvage 1, ditch 2, or ditch 1. Your choice.
No.
It'd be
No,
salvage
it's
one,
salvage 1,
ditch
ditch 3. You discard no matter what. So
Oh,
against
that's true.
Mekon,
That's
it's
true.
either ditch 1 or salvage 1, ditch 1, -3 soul.
Look, either you go
Oh my
neg.
god.
Just don't play the climax. God. Okay,
But
so
if you don't play
basically
the
we've
climax, you don't
established
kill
that-
anything.
That red rabbits can't beat little busters.
It can't
Or
beat
two
any
Has a really
anti-salvage.
bad time against the Lover.
It'll also still have a bad time
Okay.
against freaking Kantai.
Just
Wait,
absolutely
is
can't
dog
do
phase
anything
still relevant?
against.
If they're doing like the yellow,
Sorry,
blue
Kante doesn't play
Hatsukase stuff.
Hatsukase, so it's fine.
Plays Hibiki.
They don't play Hatsukase,
I mean,
except in English.
yeah. Anyways, this is like, oh man, that's so sad. All right.
It's still playable plus.
I mean, I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
not. I'm just saying like you'll be extra sad when you play against another set that'll send someone straight to prison.
It'll be funny. Alright, next card. Disguise. So, the next card is Disguise Mocha. It's a 105k field counter. 1k sack it if when another bread character's front attacked. You may pay cost. If you do, give something 2-5.
I don't think I run this, but you could.
You can
It's
only
not-
give bread characters the power.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Hey,
Is she
fuck
even
you,
Rabbit
Okay.
House?
Okay.
She's
You
not even
can't
Rabbit
give-
House. You
give
can't play
Kino.
this. She's not Rabbit House.
Yeah. You can't play it in the Rabbit House deck, so it's unfortunate. This profile's fine.
I think the card
I
gets
played
a
in much
bad just
higher
because you
deck,
can't
it's
play
not
it.
too bad.
The profile's fine, but like the traits are an issue.
Yeah, but if you're terrible
Yeah.
and you only like Coco, then you can make it work.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that you can't. I'm still gonna say this card is bad.
Yeah, but I
This
mean,
this is her sister, right?
yeah,
Okay.
that's like I think it could be niche, but I mean, I don't
I don't think
think
this
I'd run
card
this
is even
card.
niche.
So I don't even care about this card really. I think it's niche because like at least with all the Coco specific stuff, it says Rabbit House or Bread. Like you just don't run the Rize cards. It's whatever.
Still seems bad.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's good, but like if Coco is your waifu, I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, the police might.
If Coco is your waifu, I am not gonna stop you.
Calthea.
Green tea.
Next.
Next invitation, green tea. She's a 1145. Oh,
That's not
oh wait,
green
no,
tea.
it's Chia who says it isn't.
Chia is green tea.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I haven't watched the show. My bad, guys.
Don't worry
So
about it.
Yeah,
1145.
neither have I. Who would watch a show like that? Oof.
Dude, it's a typo. It's a 114K.
Yeah, it's a 1-1 whatever. It's a level assist for Rabbit House only.
Oh no, you skipped the
You-
card.
You,
You skipped the card.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's a Master
Oh, I
Volante art one,
did.
you
It's
say.
another Rize. It's a 1-1-4K. Oh, this is the plussing combo, right? Quote,
Oh, it's
unquote,
another
plus.
level 1 bomb. Oh, cost bomb.
So it's a 1-1-4K. A 1-1 4K bomb. Just take that in for a moment.
Cost bomb.
If you've got Welcome to Rabbit House, which I think that's the gate.
I
It's
think
a
it's a
climax.
No,
book.
it's a book.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
it's a blue climax. It combos with a Chino as well or something. It's weird.
It comes
Chino
with
and a
another
Coco.
red character as well, yeah.
Oh my god.
It combos with all the Rabbit House employees. Wow, dude, the flavor. Meta plus for me,
Stop
boys.
Stop it.
Dude, but
How
it's
do
not
you
like
know
not like
who the
meta gaming,
employees
but like
are?
the like meta, you know?
You're so
like when you
dumb.
look at Ash and you're like, that's meta, because like
Ash is
you get the joke.
Ash is great. Don't you dare shit talk Ash.
I'm not shit talking Ash, but it's like when you look at what Ash does, if you know what Ash does in the story, you're like, oh, I get it.
Dude, I don't even care. My KO14
And-
team will have Robert on it because he has a fantastic mustache.
Dude, I don't know what's up with low bout and that facial hair, but it's pretty glorious. You're right.
I know, right?
And that concludes our meeting of King of Fighters Junkies Anonymous. If you'd like to sign on your way out, look, this is a 1-1 bomb, which is neat.
It's a 1-1 cost bomb.
Yes, it's a cost bomb.
It's actually
And
like pretty sweet.
It's actually pretty sweet.
It gets around like
it's like a guaranteed bomb. Like,
specific stuff.
But I'm not
Yeah,
paying
it's
one
around
stock
things
for
that
the
level
cost
up.
bomb effect against the 1-0 that exists in this set.
I mean, but you are
Yeah,
paying
like-
stock to reverse gentle positive Haruka.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Every time I'm thinking of level 1 bombs, or cost bombs, it's just like, is this better than Gilgamesh? No? Alright.
Look, I mean, you can talk about how it reverses gentle positive, and that makes you an angry. But they
But
skip one stock to do it, and you probably don't care because you've got more in your hand,
You got
or you're
pluses.
gonna brainstorm and get more.
I mean, like-
it's-
I just gotta clearly start playing Gaunt Shooter again, right?
you have to start playing Weiss again.
Is that
too,
really the appropriate response here?
I mean, you're
I
talking
mean-
about cost bombs. That's like by far the best cost 1 bomb I've seen ever.
The Gigant one, the
You
climax
should play
combo one.
Gigant at WGP. It'll be quality.
It'll go poorly, but I might.
But if you
You
come
said that
down
last
here,
year.
I
And-
did bring it. I actually had the list filled out, and I didn't even
Yeah, but
play
you didn't play it.
what did you play? Did you play Two Lover?
it. I did.
Yeah.
See, look how much fun you had.
I didn't.
Fucking
Yo,
a guy
Teru,
who
get
knew
your friend
nothing
who-
with Log Horizon.
Teru, get your friend with the
Like,
Gigant
yeah.
rares and let me play with his deck.
He doesn't have like full Gigant rare, I don't think.
Are you? God damn it. Anyways.
Can we move on to the level X that well, okay, so this card is like, I still only think it's playable.
It is
I
playable.
don't think it's very good aside from being a
Gonna-
random
I'd
cost
say
bomb.
playable minus if I had to really give a shit about the card. It's whatever.
But she's got a she's glaring at you, and that's kind
Yeah,
of cute.
she has a cute pouty face. Rize, best girl, get at me, haters.
Next.
Invitation
Quote
of
Samson
Reason.
Chow.
It's a 1-1-4-5. It's a level X to all Rabbit House characters, and when it's placed from hand stage, you can check top card and either put it there or ditch it.
It's decent. It's whatever.
I mean,
I think it's fine. It's
I think
really
you-
good with your 3-2.
alright, well,
Yeah,
here's the
it
problem.
makes the early play big.
But here's the problem, right? Your back row at level. I mean, you're just like sitting on this for a while, I think. I don't know. Card seems.
I'd play.
I-
I don't know. Like level assists are that kind
I
of.
think you need it. 'Cause
Oh,
you're-
that's nifty.
I think
do-
it's early level assist.
I do think you need it. It just doesn't make me excited. I think I would rather have gotten a 2-1 level assist with a better second effect.
It's fine secondary effects. Plus, I think this is needed in the deck, so I'm just going to give it a straight playable.
It
I
is-
don't normally like level X's.
When you come from an era where you just mashed 3 vanilla level X's in your deck because that was good, having like a second effect on your level X, now that's godlike. That's
I mean,
fresh.
but every level assist has a
Alright.
second effect these days. Let's be real.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm stuck in the old ideals.
I
Or
mean,
like
Can I
like,
just
level-
point out that this level X is worse than the Melty Blood level X.
Okay, so like the seal level X is surprisingly good
What's your
considering
second
what set
effect?
it's in. You drop.
that's
wouldn't you?
great.
Draw drops.
That's better than this. What?
Yeah.
It's way better.
That's a lot better. All
But,
right.
Plus, it's level
Not-
X to anything.
Can we not have a pissing contest between this set and Melty Blood? Like,
Just,
This
just
set
trying to
doesn't
make you
need
feel
to-
even worse.
this set doesn't need to feel more shame.
When are
guys.
you gonna update your meta page with classic sets like Melty Blood and KOF?
And Macross?
Oh,
In your
Dude,
Macross
you-
Frontier 1, make sure to give special notice to the green double rare that's 2/2 kill yourself.
Make sure to also.
look, that's a great target for the 3-2 combo. Okay, just chill.
It's a 3/2 2/2 kill yourself. What? That's awful.
Can we get back to the?
All right, next. This is playable.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Puppy Coco. She's a 1-1-7-5. And she's got Encore.
Okay.
Playable.
Here's something important about this set. Every deck has a 1-1-7-5 hand encore for some fucking reason.
So this is sort of like
You
how
are
like
correct.
Madoka a while ago had a 1-1 or 1-0 vanilla counter in every color.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is clearly made to spite Angel Beats.
Okay, so
So
Exactly. I was about to say Angel Beats needed 2 cards just for 1175, and it has demerit. So going by like values, Melty Blood was better than the level X, and this level X is better than Angel Beats. So Melty Blood is now better than Angel
This is
Beats.
not a
Do
level
you
X.
agree?
You're
So-
talking about
And
the
Angel
one
Beats
ones.
is better than Little Busters. So
That's a good point.
So
Little
Melty Blood
Busters
is better
bottom
than Little
tier.
Busters.
So,
All right.
I want to actually. I actually don't know if this is appropriate to discuss, but did one of you tell me something that like Bren Olet told them? Like, do you know what I'm talking? Any of you guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
no.
It's like
I
this dank
don't.
conspiracy theory I heard that like this set as a whole was supposed to like be in Weiss Schwarz like years ago,
Oh yeah.
which is why the
I
set
vaguely
feels
remember talking about that.
incredibly like antiquated.
Yeah. Like it was meant to be in Weiss when it went to Chaos, which was like a year and a half ago. And that's why this feels really old and mediocre.
And
And I
that's why I
believe
think
that.
that's why I think every deck has a 1175 hand on
So
core.
so
Because
so
that
what-
was like cool beans the bees
So what
knees.
you're telling me is that we had to evaluate this set as if it came out at the same time as Nisekoi.
Or contact collection. Like,
Even better.
Well, that actually makes it that
Even
cast this
better.
card in a better light. So
No,
Yeah,
sorry. Wait,
the thing
you
about-
said a year and a half ago, right? So Terraformers would have come
something
out like a
that,
month
like when
before this.
something like that.
We know Terraforms is better than this red deck. Look, GochiUsa and Chaos, the first booster was absolutely the worst. Like it did nothing. It was horrible.
I thought Chaos was like notorious power creep. They didn't even do that.
Yes, and GochiUsa did not do that.
Wow.
And then the second set came out, and it was bullshit. So if they're gonna do that in Weiss, I'm actually a little scared.
Well, moving onward.
Yeah, like it's a playable card. It's a 1175.
Moving
It's
on,
worse because you
Origin.
can.
Oh,
Counter.
dude, peace out meta right here. Fucking check that like button, boy.
I'm
if you
trying to talk
real
actual
Warden
things,
hours.
Dude, we're only memeing right now. I'm gonna like this set is so boring right now.
Yeah, red is not a great color. I would
It's a
admit.
leaf a punch. That's pretty okay.
Yes, that's fine. You'd play this. It's playable. It's playable
very
plus
playable.
even.
Did someone say the B word yet?
Yeah, dude, I
yeah.
said
Yeah.
real Warden
That's what I
hours.
said.
It,
There
it's
was-
Without, like,
There was a point
Playable
where we
plus
tried to
meta?
no,
avoid that
you're
word.
putting meta plus for mine.
sure.
Meta plus. Meta plus.
Good meta plus. Got this.
Yeah, good meta plus.
Good plus meta.
Hey, give me that
check.
rating too. Oh my.
Oh,
Good
dude, Tim Tom knows
Did
what.
you,
plus
Oh
meta. Boom.
my God.
She's got
have
this
you-
like
have you
dictator
programmed-
thing about her. It's pretty
Have you
cute.
programmed meme in as a rating? Because this is a meme.
I have
Isn't
not.
that something like I suggested a long time
I'm
ago?
sure you did.
I mean, isn't good meta plus our meme rating basically?
Not always. Sometimes it's actually good meta plus.
Sometimes they print a card like Yami, and it's like, well, I guess this is good meta
We
plus.
didn't even have ratings when Yami was printed.
I know,
I
but
gotta actually
theoretically,
double check my video. We didn't have the plus.
Oh, another thing. Wait, I can't remember if I showed this to you, lycheepunnet, but I got this guy at my locals who, like, has just a directory of timestamps from these videos.
Right.
Usually, whenever I start talking shit about someone or something, and he was going through the Cinderella Girls video, and he found where you like predicted the CG ban list. So good job.
Well, really? I predicted the CG ban list.
Yeah, I think it was when you guys were talking about Kume,
Oh.
your words were like, I wouldn't be surprised if this ended up on a pick list with the level 3 win.
Yeah, you were talking. I remember that meme picture you sent us.
Wow, I'm actually just the best at this game then.
All right, so this card is playable.
I also wouldn't be surprised if this just got timestamped for me mentioning him. Oh, meta humor.
All right, here we go. Next up is another two.
The locals is a deep and scary place.
Hey man, we have a
Coco?
Clanad player. He's cool. Shoutouts to you, Clanad guy. You know who you are.
All right.
I'm a planet player as well. This Coco New Life in a New Town. It's a 217K. So this card's purpose for existence is to get blown the hell out by the 1/1 cost bomb.
This card seems bad.
It's a two. So
It's a
what it does
2095.
it's a 2/0 that is a 9. It's a 9K.
Or yeah,
9K?
9K.
No, 10K. It's a 2/0 10K for a turn, and then it goes back to being weak and killable.
Yeah, this card seems bad.
Plus, in this deck, your back row is not likely to give you power. Like, it's probably going to be either brainstorming bond or double bond.
I mean, if you have double
So this is
bond, then
going to
your
be
two
completely
zeros are
unstoppable.
already 7/5.
In
Like,
your one.
oh no, man.
I mean,
this
your 1
isn't
zeros.
this isn't Irwin from Attack on Titan, dude. I'm not feeling it. Give me the bad plus rating.
I actually think this is a bad card.
I think it's
because
bad.
It doesn't. Other cards don't already serve.
Here, Teru gives it the bad plus rating. So it is.
Dude, I gotta have fun somehow.
All right. Next card is
Man,
actually
we're still
good.
in uncommons? Are you joking?
There's a lot of red cards. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
This card is actually good.
So I think
2/1, it's
I
a
think this is a draw to
anti-change
the
block.
deck, honestly. Like, anti-change bombs are pretty bullshit. Because cards like Shinobu are equally bullshit.
This card is actually good. I'm like actually giving it the good rating.
It's fine. I'm lower on this than I am on the stock bombs because if they just stock encore their Shinobu, you feel really bad.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen.
sure. Like the blue blue anti-change bomb in the set is obviously better because of index. But we're trying to save this deck in any way we can, aren't we?
There is no saving this deck.
No, that was never my intention.
What we've already
Oh,
established
I
that.
I want to save it so I can play this deck and say Calfee.
God
Althea.
damn it. Anyways, this card I give a good rating because I like the effect a lot.
Green tea.
It's a effect I'm going to welcome in any set.
I'm probably higher on this effect than most, but I'm also lower on the 2/1 level 3 assassins than most. So
You love those cards, dude.
Fuck you.
You're all about those.
no, stop it. Next is the bond.
Oh boy.
So this next card is the bond, and that's playable plus. It is
Yep.
just a 1-cost bond, 1/0, makes it 7/5.
All of your Sayaka Miki second middle school student fucking whatever get plus 1k on day one Sayaka Miki middle school student whatever.
Ooh, that's
The only
Some-
difference is that this one loses to anti-salvage. A lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right?
all right. Next
Wow.
up,
So an update.
he successfully
So no.
negged.
So Tom's
Tim
going to
Tom the
prison and he
ping pong.
didn't even get an SP, so that's pretty worth.
How many boxes did you open?
I got 8.
Bodied.
Yeah, bodied. I got 1 in my 6, but I think I still necked harder.
I think it's
So
Anyways,
this bonds
so go
to a
being gracious.
1/0 blue 6/5. And
The more
I-
important line of text is the bit where it is also considered to have Coco One-chan in the name if you have a Chino.
why is
I
that
don't
relevant?
know there's an interaction where a Chino checks for that card name, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
Oh, well, no, my point is that it's just... It has... That's its name as well.
All right.
That's all. I wasn't thinking of any other interaction.
So
Well,
The-
I'm
the
sure
Chino's
there's
a
an
6/5,
interaction.
which is neat.
Otherwise,
does that make
Otherwise,
this playable
the
or
draw
just
from that
mediocre? It's
It's
not
like,
really playable.
eh.
I'm gonna give it niche.
I don't think it goes in this deck.
I don't
Oh.
know if it
Oh,
goes
sorry,
in
sorry.
the blue deck.
I don't know if this
'cause,
goes
like,
into any
It
deck.
doesn't go in the
No, no,
mono
no.
red deck.
I think
All
it goes. Yeah, sorry. I meant it goes in the red deck. Sorry.
I'm gonna say niche. I feel like niche is an accurate assessment of this card.
if you wanted to be super flavorful and make that packed full of flavor Guy Fieri Flavor Town Rabbit House deck, then go
Guy
ahead.
Fieri.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know who that is. Is this some sort of
Don't worry
American
about
joke I
it.
don't get?
If you Google Flavor Town, you will be enlightened.
I don't want
Anyways,
to. I'm scared.
it's
All right. So this card, yeah, that card is niche. It goes
yeah.
in the the Rabbit House deck if you run the 1065 Chino, but I think you could probably just run the 10 Apples Bond anyway. Like it's probably just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better unless you know you're going to be against a field of like TLR or Little Busters and Hatsukaze pick Kantai, right?
That's a very specific field that probably doesn't exist.
Apparently, because everyone's
All
playing
right, next
CG
card.
or some shit.
Yeah, or they like
So,
they want to play King of Fighters, I guess.
What we need to get back on that King of Fighters train,
Or
but you
multi
sold me
board.
your KOF stuff, so
Yeah, but I bought KOF 14. Have you bought 14 yet?
I have not.
Have you played it at least?
No, I have not.
It feels super nice.
All right.
all right, next one is a 00. Wait, is it?
It's a 002K.
Yeah, it's a 00.
Or 15. 0015.
Where am I? I lost my track.
Big
Yeah, it's
sister aura.
0015. When you use a startup ability, choose a character and it gains 500 for turn, so it turns your 10 counters into.
She's also not Rabbit
Um,
House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Sure.
red.
So
all right.
by
Hey,
extension,
but
she's still pretty
She's-
bad.
She's salvageable by the brace.
I mean, at least she does.
That's especially.
This is splittable
Mhm.
1500 power every time you tap it.
Yes.
This
This
card
is
is like
especially bad because the 10 counts knots. Like it's a Rise, so it doesn't even play with Mocha cards.
yeah, but at the same time, this is like 2012 broken, so like maybe we could give it some points for that.
Nope.
Ah cha cha.
Cha-cha. Yeah, back row cards that aren't specifically the Bond or the Brainstorm don't have much stock in my eyes, so I don't think this is anything at all.
Probably bad. I'm gonna say bad.
Seems
Yeah.
good.
I don't think you can play this
Well,
because
seems bad.
like you just can't play it because of trait, let alone like background space, back row space. So
Pretty
next,
Like
much.
Mocha
Um,
Cutie
Uh,
or Mocha.
surprisingly, as disappointing as Red's been, there. I spoke too soon. We'll get to a vanilla.
wait, is this town's name actually Wood Framed Town?
Yes.
That's really weird. Alright, 002K. If you've got 2 or more other bread characters, this game's 1K, and when it attacks, give up to 2 other bread characters 500. This card sucks.
Doesn't have trait.
Doesn't do anything.
Next,
Wait, why is the trait relevant again?
Because it doesn't have Rabbit House, so certain cards won't work.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I thought that.
Yep. Next,
Like Coco stuff checks for Bread and Rabbit House, but Rize only checks for Rabbit House.
So this can go on a Coco waifu, but not in any deck with Rise. Right,
Or like
next
not
card
any of
is,
those Rizes.
I mean, it's only the top burner, right?
yeah.
I mean, do you really want to
So this
play
next
the
card?
last card we talked about, Tom? Like, you go ahead and play it, but it's not a good card, even if it had Rabbit House.
Anyways,
This card is Artiste Coco. It's a 0025. If you've got 2 or fewer cards in stock, this gains 1K in 1 level.
this reminds me of a certain
Um,
card I played in Nisekoi.
Does it?
Except that one is 4K.
I
It
know
doesn't gain a
it's a
level.
lot better actually.
And you don't play that one.
Which
in
one are you
Sequoia.
talking about? The
What?
Tsugumi?
I
or-
played it because of I needed yellow, mostly.
You've got plenty of yellow. Look, this card is fine. It's one of your better throwdowns. Doesn't die to bombs. It's good.
It's playable.
Right?
Playable.
It will die to their Coco Bomb if they mill a climax, though, so you gotta be wary in the mirror.
Next,
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
You're not
Oh, no.
wrong.
Hey, Subaru.
Hit your baseball Rize. So this one, that's not a very appropriate baseball uniform. Can I just point that out? That
No,
is
it's
I
not.
mean,
the shirt
someone
is
has clearly
several
messed up.
sizes too small.
So if Helper Wild Black Horse. Is this the gate?
That's
I think
I know
it's,
there's
is this
a
a stock suit?
no. It's 2K1.
It's a 2K1.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
That's
jeez.
2K1.
2K1. But Rize
Yes.
still has 2 gates that she's on somehow.
Yeah, that's why I was sometime, right? If the 2K1 solves in the climax, so mill 3, and if they're all Rabbit House characters, salvage 1.
I mean, it's a free salvage, dude. We
Uh,
all talked about how Jushimatsu is ridiculous.
We
Give me
you-
niche meta plus.
No, this
You
card is just
played this
bad.
do you play this in the Rize waifu deck? Is this playable in that deck?
I don't
I
even think it's
I don't
playable
know
in
what
that
other
deck.
climax combos you have.
I don't
What?
think you have
No,
a
no.
choice.
I literally think you play
Why
like
don't you
just 8
Why
gates.
don't you just 8K?
Yeah.
Why don't you just 8K?
So like here's
more cards that don't like anti-salvage.
you just might not have enough zeros for Rize because I think Coco and Mocha have most of the red cards. You might be playing this as a bad vanilla.
Right.
That's saying
Oh god. This card is bad.
That seems fine. Vanillas they still have 1 soul and are able to attack.
Oh man, reaching into the bucket here.
Anyways, next, an actual vanilla.
turn it sideways.
Yay, an actual vanilla.
Oh,
Give it
she's
a
not
bad
wearing
rating.
clothes.
Maybe
Where's
it's
the
not
for
blue.
over this?
It's apparently a bikini.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving onward from actual vanilla.
Dude, okay, so
He's not wearing
this card
clothes.
is great. I love this card so much
Because it has Rize in a maid outfit.
No,
Good, I'm
because
not-
whenever I look at it, it makes me think of the level 0 yellow
Yeah.
card from Katana Gatari that does this. And it just gives me weird old nostalgic memories of playing Katana Gatari versus
losing to Melty
Blood. So
There
there's
it
a
is.
warm
What
place
is
in my
wrong
heart.
with you?
Hey,
What is
what's wrong
wrong
with me?
with you?
okay?
Oh my
Also-
god.
Also, like my first set
no.
1 only dog face set, just like
Anyways, this card is actually better than I think most people think it is because at least it kills itself when you hit level 1, so they can't reverse it.
It's
Yeah.
funny how this demerit used to just be the worst, like back in Rin Archer when running this was the worst.
Now it's playable.
running this
And
in
now
Katana
stuff-
Gatari is kind of still the worst, I think.
No,
Oh,
it's,
that's like a meta draw, man.
this is playable. This card is actually playable
But
now.
that's made
Dude,
Katana's
Katana
like
Gatari is gonna get the
17
next power
4K is
pack,
equal 0.
and you'll run that level 0, and everyone will be slightly impressed.
Yeah, dude, it's
Just
like
died in my
Invincible
game because of
Shinobu
you.
without all the BS.
Worst.
Next.
Yeah, I'd be happy with
Oh,
Katana Gatari power pack.
Oh, is this the plan I get the Visibomb gun in? That's sweet.
Not wearing clothes again. Goodness.
Yep.
Are you back on
So-
Ratchet and Clank already?
Oh, well, are you guys done? I'm just waiting for you guys to be done.
Yes.
Coco, on the one from today, 1055, gets 1 level, -1 level on the stage, and gets 500 power for each other level 0 or lower. So it synergizes with itself. Hooray!
No, it doesn't, because it's other.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
it's
if you
level 0.
slam a
more.
bunch of
Oh,
them,
I mean, if you put a bunch of them in play, I guess.
Exactly. So you have
Yeah, man.
an entire field of 0075s.
Yeah.
wait,
Oh, 8 5s because you play 2 of the global support.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Ah,
Get right.
and I believe there's a global support in the TD as well. So it's just like you have 8 global supports, so you're always going to hit double global.
beautiful.
Unbeatable.
So 42 level 0 cards?
Yes. And 8 gates.
Yes.
Did I?
Ah.
Yeah, but
Ah,
you
and then
only
you
have
run the
4
0-0
you only have
Rize
4
combo.
Zenbots.
Then you run the 0-0 Rize combo.
Good hustle.
Oh.
The only problem is you only have 4 7-5s. Like in Kanbaru deck, you have 8 107Ks. So that works, but not here.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, this card is niche at best. I'm hesitant to give it even that, to be honest.
Anyways,
The problem is there's already, even in like a waifu deck context, I guess, there's already a bunch of serviceable level 1 Cocos.
yep.
So like,
Yeah.
why?
Alright, next up.
But are they wearing clothes?
I was gonna
That's
say
it, no.
something.
I believe so.
Oh.
A
I was gonna say
vanilla.
something about that
Well, then that
Koko's
makes it
name
worse.
being under 1 roof and Misakuro still being at 2.
No, Misakuro's
But,
4 now.
Yeah, now it's at 4, so I can't really do that.
Yeah, we lost our best
The
meme.
meme's dead, boys.
Shiro just got sick of the classic memes, so had to.
I don't
Yeah,
know
just
what
the
you mean
classic
by
memes
best
with the classic-
meme.
Wait until they
That's
limit
Weiss Schwarz
the leaf
memes,
counter.
obviously. Butts and coconuts.
While we were discussing that, I skipped over vanilla. So,
Wait,
Yeah.
but that goes in the resave deck.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you run out of Rize cards really fast, and you need to play that's sweet
It's a
ballet
it's a
Rize.
niche plus
no,
card.
no,
Hey, compare it to its
niche plus
competition, okay?
no.
When this card attacks, if welcome for the okay, so this also combos.
This is the
with
other
that
book, yeah.
That the 1/1 combos with.
It's
Eh,
pay one ping.
Pay one ping isn't bad.
It's power.
Gets to
yeah,
12k.
It's large
Gets to 12k.
and in charge.
Large and in charge. Okay, so this is the
Niche.
least professional cast we've ever done, ever.
I
But
could start
did just
opening
kill a
my
boss.
Angel Beats figure.
I
You
Right
can
now.
do that if
just,
you want.
I think it's just because, like, dude, I've been re-sleeving decks. The set just is not very thought-provoking or engaging or interesting. At least red isn't.
Yeah,
So,
this is
like-
actually the least interesting set in a while, to be honest, because they just build the deck for you. Anyway, let's move on. This is a cute card, at least.
It's niche. I'm
So
gonna say
this
niche.
is this the book?
Yeah, it's the book.
That's with the book, which there's a Chino that also comes with it, I think.
Yes.
I think this combo is actually pretty serviceable. Like it might actually just be straight up a fine.
It's a
Vanilla, dude.
Sure, it's a 2/8K that you play a book.
No, we're
and
talking
then
about
it
the
gets
next
another
card.
3K.
Talking about the next card.
Talking about
Guys
a
are
literal
moving
vanilla.
so fast. Just gotta slow down. Smell
No.
the roses.
I mean,
No.
her
Smell
eyeballs
the
look like
Calfia.
thumbprints, so that's pretty
Next.
cool.
Father's Day, Rize? It's a 2/2/6. Oh my god, if you have to. Yeah, it's
Okay, now this is a door, I'm very certain.
This
Yes,
is what
it
the
is.
gate
This
combos
is-
with?
This is the door.
Oh god!
pretty sure if you're playing Rize Waifu, this has got to be your end kit. Right. So,
Yeah.
like there's
You're-
nothing else better.
Your end game is a
This is your end
13-5
game.
2/2. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, well, even being a 10-5 2/2, that's pretty, like,
Well, it's-
alright.
wait. Let's see. 13-5 2/2. 2 level
Well, the level is-
assists. 16-5. You're still smaller than Terraformers Roaches.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Who cares?
Why would you bring that up?
of all the decks, I thought we were gonna compare it to, like, Natsugu. Or, like, Akatsuki. Just, like, something with Log Horizon. Nah. Fucking Joj, dude. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does this even get an niche rating? Yes, it
It's-
does.
yes.
It does.
Dude,
I think
Yeah,
it is
you're-
actually just the end game.
I really do believe you are struggling for cards in the Rize deck.
This is awful. This deck
This is a
sounds
man
terrible.
who's tried to make it. Just trust him.
I'm moving on.
You don't
Wait for him.
understand. I bought the storage box, the deck box, and the sleeves, and now I'm like, well, I just don't know what to do with any of these now.
I've already moved on.
I mean,
Next card is a 2/2/9/5.
well, seems that they
I
cooked
don't-
the grandpa. That's morbid.
She like so. What is this rabbit thing?
It's
Is it
Chino's
even a-
grandpa.
This is a rabbit, right? That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's like her grandpa's soul like is in the rabbit now or something.
That's a
like, it
super fat
talks.
rabbit.
Are
his
you-
name
are
is
you
Tippy.
screwing with me?
It's really cute. No, I'm not
you-
screwing
I-
with you.
with me?
I know someone who bought the set, so that's all I know. And it's like the rabbit is the grandpa. I was like, what?
I
Oh, yeah.
honestly, I'm being honest. This is not like when Katsu told GK.
Oh wait, what was
that
it?
Yayoi is literally a frog.
What
This
was
is not
the
same?
what was like the manga where they had like a character named Meat Bun?
I still can't tell you're screwing with me. That sounds too stupid to be
I
true.
swear on my two souls that Tippy, the rabbit, is Chino's grandpa.
Can confirm.
yeah, it's just one of those things.
I guess you can't swear on anything higher than that, eh?
I could
That's really
swear
stupid.
on my I want SPs as
Hey
well.
man, it's an SOL. You don't have to think too much about these things.
Oh, it was a Chinese one. Okay, never mind. This looks like a meat bun. I'm gonna be real.
I think it's supposed to be like a meat bun.
I had meat buns for lunch. They were
That
all right.
sounds good.
I had Taco Bell for lunch.
That sounds less good. This card is not
Oh,
playable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I had hot pot for
Is
lunch.
this card even? Is this card? Well, I mean,
Wow.
Hot pot.
is this card? Is this card
Jeez.
even bad? Jeez, Tom. Anyways, this card. This card is bad, right? You can't really like justify playing this, right?
It's 2 soul?
Yeah, but so is your early play.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's bad.
The 2/2
You have a-
before this
you-
is
Yeah.
bigger,
It's
even without
have
the
a-
climax.
You have a very clear level 2 plan in the red deck
All right.
and in the Coco deck.
remember when Chihaya was good, right?
Nope. Here's an event
Wait.
though.
No, this card shouldn't see play. I don't think it's good at all.
In the Risei
You
deck?
have for 2/2.
The 2/2. So here's the event that's also 2/2 though.
I mean, it's just strictly better than like Tsundere or
Oh.
Megane, right?
Well,
How did
no,
how
because
did
you
they
can't
justify
splash it
the
because
plus 2,000?
Because it's traded.
only Rabbit House.
Yeah.
You can only get
Yeah.
Rabbit House.
Okay,
Whereas,
sure.
like with the Bakemono and Persona ones, you can get anything.
So
I
this-
didn't realize Bakemono wasn't locked
One.
to Strange. That's
It
interesting.
wasn't. Did you know there is one Tsukiji and Karen card in the first set that does not have the strange trait?
I
Yeah.
did know that.
It's on death K2 salvage.
Yep.
You are correct. That is what it is.
So this card is
Was
playable.
it sister and like sports or something? No, it was
Yeah,
like
no, it's
Yukata and
sports and-
sports, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. I believe it if you told me that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this card is fine.
Salvaging thing.
I think it's I don't think it's good in this deck specifically because you go like plus 18 when you use your climax combo.
I mean, you also need to save that 6 stock for the Rize to just dome them.
This is really good against LB though because you actually get advantage against LB.
Yeah, the main phase salvage. You get to actually do something.
Yeah.
Oh
And
boy,
they
I
stock
just got
charge too when it's over, dude.
This is definitely the best weapon in Ratchet and Clank.
Well, are we done with red?
No, there's one more card.
I care
Oh
so little about
my
this. We've
God.
got another card.
Moo,
It's a 1-0.
moo.
It's got
Oh, this is
That's
adorable.
This is you. Is that what you said?
what is she doing?
She's like,
Is she being molested?
no, she's being
Probably.
like teased, I believe, by her older sister.
Yes.
Neat.
So
Not that I've watched the
Um,
show.
Yeah, of course not.
I watched the show.
This. Yeah, of course.
Um, it's-
so
it's
this gives
horrible.
everything 2k. It's so bad it actually just
EE-sama, please.
doesn't.
Do you have like horrible minus? Is that like a
This card is
averaging?
this card is pretty bad.
Actually, this lets it's like you're playing more climaxes in one turn. That's actually pretty.
So you
Broken,
play this
I really
with
think
the
about
split
it.
soul,
Oh god.
and
like,
it's
so
like
you-
you played a global
play-
2K.
So
This is still sounding bad.
okay. This card doesn't even have a restriction because you're probably going to be slamming those brainstorms and crutching on them, right?
Holy shit, and it's splashable. Oh, God,
Oh my goodness, Bushi, what are you doing?
this is
I
clearly.
don't even have to meme. These guys do it for me.
Give
I'm
it
just gonna-
bad plus. I'm off bad minus. It's getting
Bad
bad
plus
plus.
meta?
Ooh, it might be meta, dude. Like it's like an additional climax.
Wait, give me the meta rating too.
You get the meta rating. Terror just gets bad plus.
That's
Ah.
fine.
Yeah,
I like bad plus because it makes it sound like it's even worse. Like
kind
turbo
of like D
bad.
plus or
Like
Um,
F plus. Like you really succeeded at failing.
So that's it for red. Red freaking sucked. We still managed to spend. Let me see, how long did we? An hour and 10 minutes talking about this.
You know
I beat
what's
a whole
amazing?
2 planets. You know, I beat a whole 2 planets while you guys were memeing.
I
You
should
know
have
how
really
I
been
realized
like.
that you guys just
You know how it gets like
you guys
really
just weren't going to be
slow
productive. Or just
at the end of a cast, and like we just kind of make jokes more than talk about cards.
This
This is the first color we're doing. This is the first thing in the set we did.
We're going to reach a new height by the end of this, I promise.
This is beautiful.
Wait, what color are we jumping to next? Are we going straight into
The
blue?
jail color.
So is that
Blue?
We're going to the jail color.
Okay.
Blue.
We'll be
Yes.
we'll
Mono
be
blue
right.
prison.
We'll be right. Mono blue prison's dead. We'll be right back.